Thank you, bad attitude. I tell you, these fuel trucks here at these airports, they crack me up. Hang on. Thought I hit the button. I didn't. But anyway, welcome it in. The one and only Flying with Mike is live. Thank you, Bad Attitude, for that. And thank you for being a part. Folks, welcome aboard. Yeah, I know we just went into an ad. So, welcome in, one and all. We're going to hold the extra 1 minute and get things kind of finalized here. But yes, we are going to roll the dice, try it again. They say it's fixed. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! We are hoping for the best. All right, so we are, instead of at Palma de Marca, we are going to get this flight was the biggest primary I wanted to get done. Christchurch to Queenstown. And I still don't have it right here. How in the world is that not happening? Hang on. There. Now it should be saying it right. Oh my goodness. Help these days. Just can't find a good help and all. Ah, oh wait, that was me. Oh yeah, par for the course. All right, we got about 10 more seconds, folks, and we'll really get serious about this. But I want to thank you all, subscribers who are. Man, I am still pegging out this mic. What did I do to do that? Man. Folks, let me know if I am getting too weak, because, man, it's showing me pegging on the board here. So let me bring it up again a little bit. But yeah, let me know. All right, folks, welcome into Flying with Mike. We are getting the second flight of the day underway. As the title says, we're going to see if Laminar fixed this sim. I think they did. We'll find out, though. We'll get the Palma de Marca sometime. I don't know when. That's second time having to cancel that one. But we'll try and get that flight in here as soon as possible. All right. Excuse me, folks. A little tired today. No need to go into the whys. Just tired. But anyway, we're sitting on the line here with Air New Zealand. And thank you, sir, for the dive, dive, dive. We're not even moving, and he wants us to dive. But we thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We are going to head down to Queenstown, in case you didn't catch it before the break. Now, Queenstown, New Zealand is Millennium Aviation's destination of the month. Saw spinning and went, uh-oh. Sorry, folks. Anytime I see that mouse with a spinning wheel of death on it, I'm thinking the wheel of death is about to hit. Oh, got us on edge a little bit there. All right, so let's get this flight. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Are you freaking? Oh. I know I didn't start it that way. Oh. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It says I started the flight sim as an administrator when I know I did not, but that's okay. Smart Cars 3, folks. I am just, hopefully Millennium Aviation is listening. I am not a fan of it. I just really don't like it. It probably has some great features, but it's got one I want to take my fist and jam it right through it. It wouldn't do any good. It's a piece of software, and yeah, it hurt my computer more than that. Boy, would it feel good, though. All right, well, we'll have to fly this yet another time. All right, but we're going to get this flight in today. We'll just refly it another day and catch the destination of the month. Oh, aggravating. All right. Well, after everything today, that was just one thing I was not expecting. All right, so flying from Christchurch, New Zealand, also home for Operation Deep Freeze. That will be beginning here shortly, folks. Expeditionaries are going down, getting um, Antarctica ready for the arrival of the snowbirds from New York. That being the C-130s. Actually, I think they're called ski birds, not snowbirds. With the skis under them. If you haven't seen them, they're pretty cool. FSX had them with Captain Sim. Pretty cool. Pretty close to the what I've seen them as. And they'll be heading down to work Antarctica and between Christchurch and Antarctica, along with the rest of the fleet from the Air Force. C-17, C-5s, they're all going to be heading down there. And it's basically get everything that's been stored up here for roughly 6 months and get it all back down to the ice so that the scientists and all can do their thing down in Antarctica that they do, to include resupply South Pole Station. That's over. Let's see here if I can do this right. That's over in that corner over there. This ramp pretty much right here. Now, is it full? No. They're back and forth, two or three of the 130s at a time. Folks, the 130 unit is an Air National Guard unit. So those pilots fly Air National Guard, but they also do their normal job with either airline flying or whatever they do on the side. Or actually, primary, that's kind of on their side. So, a pretty intense operation, though. Starting, I think it's October, lasts into the February. And yes, C5s, C-17s land on something called an ice runway, much like what the ice truckers run on up north here in North America on the lakes. Obviously thicker, but the same concept down there in Antarctica. So, really a fascinating program they have. A lot of stuff they've learned. And anyway, that's what's really known here. And then this whole field and area over here is a big National Science Foundation museum and everything from what I understand from Mr. Google. So, enough of that. We're here not to talk about the Air Force. We're here to talk about heading on down to Queenstown. Now, this is going to be a fun flight. They're all fun, minus today with 2 crash to desktops. But overall, folks, let's be real. It's always fun to get on the sim, even when it's not working. All right, so here's our run out of here. We're going to be flying the Mukvo 1 Papa departure. And you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. Here are the details. Transition level here is 13,000. Here's the rest of the requirements for this. Basically, fly runway heading to Ovlum, come around no faster than 210 to Isken, down to Damru, Mukvo, and then out to, for us, GUPUT. You have transitions here, folks. Something odd, I know. Many of you are going, what's that? It's just basically where lots of the world will take GUPUT, LDAC, or Adira, or PAIR. They'll turn them into the actual name of the star. US and many and some others actually use them as what's called a transition. One standard to a point, and that's usually what's titled Mukvo in this case. And then we have these transitions going out. So like I said, we're going to head out to GUPUT. Oh, boy. Mm. So GUPUT's here. Then we're going to Sun Air. UPICs, folks, it's not a long flight. If you haven't ever looked at the south of New Zealand, is basically two big islands: Auckland on the north, Christchurch on the south, Queenstown's further down towards what's called the fjords. From what I understand, very beautiful territory. You all have seen them. Bet you didn't even know it. Any of you watch Lord of the Rings? That's where it was filmed. To ELRUV. Pampu Elix is our rival, ELRUV 5 Bravo. And then we're going to fly this interesting approach. Yeah, don't look for an ILS this way, folks. Maybe one coming the other way. Thinking maybe not, but there might be. Look at that. We are going to hook around a hill to get in. Sounds cool. Let's get going. Final part of the brief is coming. Hang on. And that's with Sim Toolkit. You'll get a little better look at this overall, top to bottom. You know, it's basically a straight shot down. 30,000 feet's all we're doing today, folks. It's like 200 miles, I think. So it's really not a super long flight. Boy, that irks me about. You try to do everything right and it still doesn't work out right. If I'm not yawning, I'm coughing. 27940 pounds for the payload. They put 10,200 pounds of fuel on. 127 people are coming aboard, and we're going to get a cost index of 35 and a cruise altitude of 30,000. Weather here in Christchurch, not bad. Pretty close, 340 at 10, so we got a bit of a cross. No clouds determined. I don't know what all that means, but it's 14 degrees outside, 57. Not too bad. Just remember, folks, we are just about to go in New Zealand's springtime. They're south of the equator. So they're getting ready to come out of winter into, into their summer, where we're getting ready to come out of summer and go into winter. All right. So, and we're not getting any weather out of Queenstown. I wonder why. Huh. Okay. Must be broke. All right. No, the weather machine must be broke down there, folks. Oh, don't tell some people on stream. Oh, boy. All right. So we're ready to go, folks. Everything's programmed in, fueled, ready to go. So let's get going. What do you say? By the way, I started up at 22 minutes to somewhere between 22 and 25 minutes after the hour before us. So we've been running 50 minutes right now, just so you all note that. And over here, you can see our planned takeoff. Plenty of runway, not worrying about it. 137, 137, 140 for speeds. Okay, let's get going. I don't think we have ATC. They surprise me down here from time to time. So, and right now it is 12 o'clock, I think. So it's like lunchtime down here. So, and yep, at Attitude, we are hoping for no crashes to desktops. Okay, call in better pushback. Yeah, let's call better pushback. And then we can start doing the rest.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Oh, we got him for pushback. Him. Almost rather have Dom DeLuise sometimes than him.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
All right, so let's get up here, make sure we're off external power, and we are. We're on the bleed, we're available. That way we can come down here, cut it out. I really hate when the sim does that. External power off. Let's go ahead and close up the main door. Double check that seatbelt. Okay. And there goes the jetway.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Okay, and the parking brake is set. And let's go ahead, flip the beacon on. All right, final checks here. Okay, transponder set, beacons on, engine modes are all good. Oh, it's kind of bugging me, folks. One last look.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
All right, fuel's lit off. I do want to show one thing off. Look at this, folks. Now, granted, I don't think there's any traffic here. That's amazing. I haven't seen numbers like that in quite a while. So I don't know what they did here. But I'm really liking what they did, and I'm forgetting to pull the chart away. All right. Takeoff runway today is runway 2. Folks, if you've missed anything because of commercials or anything like that, hey, I do have a solution for you. Two, actually. Hang on a second. Two for actual. One, YouTube. You can catch us on YouTube. We'll be putting this video up tonight or tomorrow, depending how I feel at the end. And this will be up there for you to view, and you should be able to see it ad-free. Your second option is a really a good deal right now, and that is to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, the big thing you get is ad-free viewing, and through the month of
Just about
September.
done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
also termed as September. You get these deals,
And we're
25% off
disconnecting
a
tow.
1 month
Give me just a
sub,
moment.
25% off 3 months subbed, 6 month subbing, you get 30% off. Folks, those are really good deals right now, especially in the times we live in with high inflation. That is phenomenal. Ends October 1. Now, if you like to get things out of the loot cave Twitch has, merchandise or other things they have, hey, they're giving you a 20% off deal there on as well. Use Twitch sub 20. All right, we're up and running, and we're ready to finalize and taxi out. All right, so up top, APU bleed off. Down to the bottom, armed and flaps 1. We've been going flaps 2. I want to double
And
check.
we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Flaps 1. Okay. Okay, let's set our pitch trim is right here, folks. You got flaps THS. That's your flaps or your trim. Is up 0.3. Now they make it simple in Airbus. Pitch trim right here. Just make that say up. Got that. 0. Got that. 0.3. Don't have that. So just spin the wheel till you get up 0.3. There you go. And then at the same time, I check my surfaces to make sure they're not gust locked for maintenance. It's a bad thing, folks, when these don't work. And basically, you want to make sure they center and they deflect fully because that's what you need on departure. All right, and we'll put this one on F plan. Clear off primary. There we go. Okay, after that, folks, we're going to head up and turn off the APU. That's on. Okay. And then finally, one more time, all the way down to the attendance station. Okay, and now we'll flip the radar and the transponders all on. And we are, and one more time, just to reset. Okay. And then we have our timer to start and terrain radar. Okay, so on here, we just need to turn that on. Tell our cabin mates it's time to taxi. And make our takeoff config check. Oil temp low. Get ready for this, folks. And it's engine 1. Wait a minute, did I pull the right one? It's this one. Yeah, we're at 45. By the time we taxi, it should be ready to go. Just easy on the engine. We're not going to put her in takeoff thrust just yet, but it's gaining temperature. Right now it's at 50, so it should be coming off here. I think it's 55. But again, welcome aboard, folks. Hope you all enjoy the run. The run is from, oh, sorry for sniffles, is from Christchurch down to Queenstown. Christchurch traffic, New Zealand 643, taxi to runway 2. All right, we're on our way, folks. Crossing the crosswind, which is a 4,000-foot runway. I can't remember. 5,700. It can be used, but they really try to get them on the big runway, obviously. Okay, let's do our final takeoff check so we're ready to go. All right, transponder TARA, Terra, on. Brake temperatures, looking good, and we're no longer hidden by oil problems. Um, Engine mode as required. We'll put her normal for this one. Um, Landing lights will come on here momentarily, and we're ready to go. One last call to the crew. Flight attendants, take your seats for departure. And we just ease on down the road and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And if you joined us earlier today, we had 2 crash to desktops. First one occurred just as we started to taxi. Second one, wheels up, beginning our departure climb. Just got cleared to 14,000 and bloop, yeah, joined the rest of the folks with the release 1 jitters. No, with the release 1 whatever trouble was in it. It took them a while to figure out exactly what the heck was causing it. But because even looking, if you looked at my log text, folks, it didn't make sense. So I'm like, I really hope they make sense of this, because it was like CPDLC stuff. And I'm like, guys, I'm not on CPDLC. It's on my wish list, CPDLC and ACAR upgrades to where we can, airlines that I know utilize it, one we fly for will actually at the gate tell you, or is it in flight, what gate to expect. Just like the real ones. Boom. From operations, gate number, blah, 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 blah. Nope, doesn't work that way in X-Plane, but that's fine, because I've found many of the controllers don't use it anyway. So they'll use the nice feature of CPDLC for clearances. Beyond that, yeah, right. All right, here we go, folks. Final checks. Radar on. Yes, let's do it. Christchurch traffic, New Zealand 643, departing runway 2. All right, lights up. Okay, we're ready to go. All good green there. Everything looks good. We'll do a nice, hopefully a nice rolling takeoff. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep this wagon rolling right. I know, I just lost all my peeps. I know. That's what I get for singing. Here we go, folks. Toga. I'm sorry, correction, flex. Here we go. Queenstown awaits us. Flex blue blue. Up, up, and away in my beautiful Airbus. Nice look at the airport there as Air New Zealand 643 on its way. Autopilot. Okay, thrust climb set. And we're on our way. Again, 13,000 will set our speed, or I'm sorry, correction, our QNH. We're destined for flight level 300. And we're going to be holding at 210 knots to make this turn that's coming up at Ovlum. Over to Iskan, and then we'll head over to Damru, and I think we just have to be above 5,000. I'm pretty sure most of this is noise abatement. Get us up high enough over people. Still noisy, but not as. And believe me, folks, if you're a real world pilot flying Europe, you follow those noise abatement procedures to the letter. They actually have listening stations set up. You hit the wrong number there, fine, fine. I mean, yeah, they're dead serious about them in Europe. So, especially I know Germany. All right, after takeoff checks, we also need disarm the spoilers. We'll go ahead, turn off the nose and turn off lights. But yeah, you need to follow those noise abatement rules. Charts are showing you where they are. You don't want to get near them with noise. Now, the good thing is the flight sim, the people aren't as grumpy about it. They aren't itching to take a fine off you. All right, there's 10,000 feet, folks. So let's get the rest of those outer lights off. And we're on our way. Oh, wait a minute here. I know. Oh, no, I didn't. That's because it updated. Echo. All right, we're on our way, folks. And I'm pretty sure I pulled it down. I did. Well, evaluation so far of release 2. Hey, we've gotten further than we have before on VATSIM. Now, mind you, and I stressed this to X-Plane when I wrote up my, my bug report. Um, Mon Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday we flew 2 flights on Zebo, no crash to desktops. Kind of got me thinking maybe it's a Toliss. Toliss was the issue. The only other dissimilar thing was we didn't use VATSIM that day. That was because we had a litany of Zebo problems the day before, and I wanted to focus more to make sure I didn't have to literally wing it into these airports that we went. Berlin Tegel, by the way. Great history behind that airport, folks. Neat reading on it. Hamburg. Really, again, part of the flight sim that I love is learning. The stuff I've learned about New Zealand. Oh, do I want to visit this place so badly? Um, it is it is one of my bucket list places to visit. Not because Lord of the Rings. To be totally honest with you, crew, I think I've watched maybe a total of 1 hour of all of whatever they did. I just, I love the music, but that's about that's about where I went with it. You could put me in a room just with the sound of the music. Oh, we're great. Just really beyond that, it wasn't much for me. And I know y'all are picking up your clubs, your spears to come get flying with Mike. But like I said, the music was just, oh, I could sit and listen to that for long hours. We do here. I love that epic push in the music. High school high school marching band tuba. So I'm huge in that bass epic that tubas can produce. And I loved it. So, but just, sorry, I'm just not one of those that got into the movie. Um, didn't get into Harry Potter either. What was some of the other biggies? Oh, what was HBO had it? Game of Thrones. I watched 30 minutes. Was intriguing, but not enough to keep me engaged. To me. Now I know. Hey, put the clubs, put the spears down, folks. You don't want to mess with flying with Mike. No, just kidding. No, seriously. I just didn't get into the show. But I know a lot of people did. I mean, it was a very successful series. I prefer more of the Band of Brothers Pacific. I say it intrepidous because it was good. I just didn't get in. Boy, would I love to see Masters of the Air, though. I just didn't get into the a series of that, of the genres of Game of Thrones or um, Lord of the Rings. So, but anyway, folks, we're on our way 7,000 feet to top of climb. And like I said, we're headed down to where the fjords are. Folks, if you're not familiar with fjords, you can go here in the U.S. Alaska has them and see what they mean by fjords. It's to me mountains, but I know I can already hear them. That's just not giving it enough. So they are beautiful, folks. I'm here to tell you. Up here, so I assume in New Zealand, just as good, if not better. Oh, I'm glad to see you all put down the pitchforks. All right, we're 22 minutes out of Queenstown, top of climb, just about 20 miles ahead of us. And hope you all enjoyed. Airborne a little quick, folks. In 43 minutes, we're just about 45 minutes. We'll be at top of climb. So I know, little different style today. Mainly, I wanted to get this flight moving to see how we did. Now we're more than an hour and we'll call it 10 minutes to be positive, might be even longer, from when I started the stream, and we're still going. So right now, X-Plane, Laminar, take your much needed rest. You've done well, folks. Um, it looks like knock on wood, and we're on our way. Now we'll try La Palma. That just may be that um, evil ogre that just won't let us fly it. All right, folks, enjoy the ride. We're gonna be at top of descent pretty quick. We have got a arrival that's gonna look like this. It's not much to it, but we got to be at or above 15,000 at Pampu and Ekvok, 10,000 feet or higher by ATC, which we don't have, so we're ATC. And then the initial of Atkil for the RNAV. And basically, folks, to give you a little flavor, it's going to kind of take this route. I know, not the greatest drawing on my part, but it's along those lines. All right, we are airborne, folks, and top of descent is coming up. We're just going to leave those on and close that out. Here is what the RNAV looks like. Here's Atkill. Like I said, we're tracking around the hill, lining up for final and coming in. What are you? That's great drawing. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about, bad attitude. The arrival. Where are you? You should be flying.
That looks a little messed up to me.
Well, you should be flying too, Duluth.
I'm going to be as soon as I get my ducks in a row here, Bubba.
Uh, that'll be a day. I have never seen ducks get in a row.
That is ultimately true.
Not know you were in voice chat. Holy cow!
What? Am I
That,
overdoing the mic or what?
no, I didn't know you were in voice chat.
He's
Ooh, I am
he's
I am
few and far
everywhere.
between.
I am everywhere.
Okay, Mike Almighty, come on now.
Well, I got to get to work here, guys. I got to get ready for descent because it's coming up real quick. Like in 40 miles. All right, let's see here. Queenstown, do we have any weather yet? No.
Whether or not there's weather is debatable.
Oh, yes, we do. 9 minutes ago. How about that? All right, QNH 988. And you better be ready for that flight tomorrow. I got my Cessna all polished
I'm
up.
sure you do.
Got it all polished up, ready to go.
that Cessna 152 going from Hawaii to wherever we're
Hey,
going.
hey, be nice. It's a 172.
I'm sorry.
I will say
750.
though, the new engines look incredible on the Zebo.
I haven't seen them yet. I'm flying my A320NEO.
Oh wait,
And,
has the Zebo been updated? Hold on a second.
oh gosh,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Okay, well, I was at hey, I was at a Red Cross thing, and then I went to a cast party, and
huh, and you didn't invite us? Man,
trust me, you didn't want to go to this
disconnect.
one. You did not want to go to this one. How deep are they in this thing now? Good lord.
They're 10, I think. Last I think I saw.
Oh my god, yeah, the last one was updated at 1:22 p.m. today. Oh my god.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
7. No, they were 8 yesterday when I did the twin flights for Pan Am. And they updated 2 more since. And then, of
Wow.
course, X-Plane debacled.
Yeah, X-Plane had a sniz bit. I know. I heard about that. I read about that
But
when you were.
I will say this. At least Zebo actually does a decent job with updating his aircraft compared to an unnamed company who charges $80 and takes them 5 months, 6 months just to issue a fix for a small little problem.
Ooh, okay.
There are a bunch
Right.
of them that do that. But, folks, this is the key for me. 54 frame rates a second. I don't
In the
know if they
Zebo?
turned off Zinc or Vulcan or whatever. But something they've done, folks, because my frame rates weren't running like that.
In the Zebo or no?
No,
No,
this
he's in Toliss.
Toliss.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm running about 30 frames a second right now on the ground in Phoenix.
Got a lot of traffic, or are you without?
Without traffic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get to an event. I'm trying to find out how my sim is going to react with across the pond as to whether or not to register.
You'll do
Coming
it
up
sooner
next
than
month.
later.
And I'm thinking I may not.
Oh.
All right, top of climb, 20-ish miles out.
You know, I actually have to say though, downtown Phoenix actually looks pretty good.
It does. I've in the other when I've flown out of there, it does. All right,
Now,
so
if only they would update Tucson, or not Tucson, update Tempe, make it look actually somewhat decent.
nobody's in Tempe. Come on.
I was just saying, now you're asking a lot.
Arizona State is in Tempe.
Okay, so a
I'm
couple of people.
sorry. A couple of people. just a handful, you know.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm just saying, they could at least model the university.
Maybe they have something against
Um,
the Sun Devils. Who
You
knows?
really can't find the university there.
Really?
We had a hard time. We were out there a couple of years ago, and we drove through Tempe. The university, yeah, you can kind of, sort of, maybe find the stadium, but the rest of it was kind of blended in with Tempe. I
That is true. Like
did
downtown
not
Tempe.
see like many cities where you University, you knew that was it. This, no. You lived off well, in off-campus like apartments, and that's what made it so doggone expensive.
Oh boy, Twitch is going bonkers.
No, it's not. I'm doing fine.
No, no, no. It's my affiliate anniversary tomorrow, and they got it already posted.
Oh boy, it's sending, launching. Oh yeah, I see halos in the sky.
Halos. What, angels descending upon you now? They're coming to get me.
Let's see here. 6 miles. I think we'll start our descent.
But man, does the Zebo look good though.
Okay, there we go. Descent started. Yeah, you can compare it. I flew it yesterday, versions 0.8 or whatever, and see the difference in engines if, you know.
All right, I'm loading up the Zebo now. I got
Zebo.
Zebo.
I will be loading the Cessna.
Wee.
Oh yeah, we will. We fly across the ocean with it.
Oh God.
Dude, the Cessna is really well done though.
Yep.
Not that Cessna. We're talking about Cessna 172.
Yeah,
That's what I'm telling him. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
depends which one you look at.
Right.
I mean, there's the Cessna 172. There's the Cessna 172 with the Garmin. I mean, with the G1000.
Yeah.
There's the Cessna 172/750 out there. That's pretty doggone cool too.
You got the 172 with the floats.
That too.
Oh my God.
That way, if I need fuel, I can land.
And then you got the amazing one, the amazing Cessna, the 750.
Okay, you guys are throwing numbers at me that I have no idea what.
Yeah, you do. If you just look at, if you just look at your airplanes
Airplanes? What are airplanes? I have no idea what.
that are on your menu.
I have
No, that isn't called the 750 though.
True.
So let's be fair here.
Should I tell him or should I make him wait?
Oh my
Make him.
God.
And that is your call, Mike.
What Cessnas are in X-Plane there, Duluth?
The 172 and the Cessna, whatever that thing is, the business jet, one that you like to play around with.
So what Cessna do you think is flying tomorrow?
The one you like to play around with. I almost said it. I was like, nope.
The Citation 10.
Yeah, that thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a nice play on words I put out there. That was
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
The ICAO code for that aircraft is 750.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm flying the Cessna 172/750.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Just to mess with Duluth.
Well, it is my birthday. I guess you get to. There are limitations to this messing with. But okay. You are mean. You are despicably mean.
We love you, Duluth.
Yeah. You just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, threats.
Yeah. Okay. You okay? All right. I'm gonna do the Zibbo disco one from Phoenix to Minneapolis. As you heard me say that, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yes.
Ooh, it's getting kind of
I
big.
forgot how small these gates are at Sky Harbor.
Yeah, they got to cram a lot in. I mean, the side America West had was nothing compared to what Southwest ended up blowing that airport into.
I know, right? Dude, I wish you would update and put in the new high delta side terminal into X-Plane.
Didn't even know that existed.
Yeah,
Drove by it,
it's go ahead.
drove by, but never knew what all I was looking at.
Yeah, from what I understand, it even has custom support if needed.
Well, I know the light rail, we ran into that out in Mesa and
Yep.
kind of followed it all the way into town. And it went into, it looked like the terminal.
Not
Can't
quite.
confirm that because we were looking on the outside in.
No, so the light rail goes to the rental car facility. And then you take a tram from the facility to the terminal itself.
See, I figured you were going to say you're going to make you rent a car to get from there to the terminal.
That would just be plain freaking evil.
Like I said. Them Sun Devils, you never know.
Why do we have trees in the middle of the road?
Couldn't answer that. Well, unless whatever roadway you're on, maybe it was one of those where they had it on both. You had two sides of the road and trees down the middle, in the grassy area that may have been splitting it.
I'm sharing my screen. I don't think that's what the issue is.
Well, I don't know where they're talking, Like I said, I've seen that in other areas for real, and just wondering if that's what they're doing there.
No, I think someone just
Put a tree
screwed
there.
up.
Well, they put trees, if you didn't catch that stream a few months ago in South America, Peso. If you want a challenging airport to land at, that's one. But anyway, you come up to the terminal and there are trees right there, which is nice. Nice shade for the pilot, the crew. Don't think they'd be that close. Okay, 998.
Oh yeah, and Terminal 2 no longer exists.
Which one was Terminal 2?
Really tiny terminal. One of the original terminals at Sky Harbor.
You talking about that one in the middle?
No.
Where American used to park?
Actually, I believe that was no, American parks at Terminal 4.
No, now they park where US Air and America West is.
So it used to be 2, 3, and then 4. Now it's just 3 and 4 that exist.
Well,
oh yeah, Terminal 2 had all kinds of issues. It had all kinds of leaks. It had asbestos all throughout the terminal. So they're just like, we just need to get rid of it. This is a severe hazard to travelers that they shouldn't be having to breathe this shit in.
All right, here come the lights and the spoilers.
And slowing to 250.
What is the length of my runway? 5,800 feet. What?
Ooh, good luck.
And we got a zigzag on top of that? Oh, yeah. If we can handle Paso, we can handle that, folks. All right, 86 on down to 33 after that. Okay.
Okay, so for some weird reason, I'm no longer getting external power on my A330s.
You don't have the menu?
The 200 and 300 don't have the menu yet.
Ah.
Only the 900. I may have to do a reinstall of the A330-300.
All right, we're going to go to 7,500 now. Actually, 3,300. All right, folks, I know you can't see it. We are over the hills of the fjords of the southern part of the southern island in New Zealand. Do we have any speed restrictions here? I haven't seen any. Boy, this is a little bit of a trip, man. I kind of like this. I'm going to do this more often. Hey, we're breaking out of clouds. Oh, there's a mountain in front of us.
Oh, hi, mountain.
Granite cumula. And back into the clouds. I prefer not seeing my demise that quickly.
Neither do I. So thank you for putting me back inside the clouds, Mike. Appreciate it.
I have got to fly. I can't wait to fly this one now again.
So what happened with your ACARs?
I swear to goodness, I did not start my sim by as an administrator. I always just click it. And that's how Smart Cars 3 works. And it ticks me off when I either do it or it screws up and won't connect to the sim. So it is what it is. I mean, it's not worth getting mad over or anything, but yeah, it is. But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Smart Cars 3 right now.
right now I am just not happy with them. And it is what it is. Got to use it. Flaps 3. About ready to extend the landing gear, folks. Boy, this is an awesome approach. This would be a fun time. Nope, I didn't forget. Oh, we're breaking out. One more time. Look at this, just flying this valley. Oh yeah, we've got to fly this one day, normal weather. Okay. 3300's our minimum altitude as of LARAV, and then we start bringing it in for the approach. Wonder when I'm going to start CO. I still got to get around this hill. This is absolutely cool. Highly recommend it for y'all folks. Queenstown, Australia. November, Zulu, Quebec, November. Excuse me.
Captain, why is your windshield wiper on when there's no rain?
It was just raining.
2,500.
Hey, I'm the captain. All right, we're going to drop down to 2,600 now.
Boy, that is a cool approach.
Take your 7-3 in. Come out of Christchurch. It's about an hour flight, if that.
2,000.
100 above. Minimum.
Terrain.
Landing gear.
Terrain.
Airport.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
Minimum.
I think I'll take her from
Caution
here.
terrain. Caution terrain.
Okay, flaps are full. Auto brakes armed. Spoilers are going to get their little arming in.
1,000.
Here we go. Getting a little low. All right. Look at this approach. Oh my goodness. Like I said, New Zealand's on my bucket list, folks. Not for Lord of the Rings, which is where we're at, folks. But I just love this area. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in about a minute.
500.
Buckle up, heads between the legs, and here we go. Stable landing.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Fire.
Bonk.
Pretty much. Kind of glad I didn't have the airline now on it. Don't know what we did. Well, that's actually not bad. That's a little nicer than what I thought.
Oh, really?
I actually thought we were closer to 500.
Ah.
All right, taxi, taxi.
So, my coworker came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you fly Airbus, right?" I'm like,
Maybe.
"Yes." Maybe. Why? He's like, "Okay, what's the trigger behind the side stick?" I'm like, "That's your push to talk button."
The
And
what?
he gave me this. Do what?
What do you? What button?
The trigger.
It's the brakes.
I should have said that. Dang it. But no, I'm like, that's your push to talk. It's how you talk to ETC.
Yep.
And he's like, then what's the red button?
Autopilot.
That's how you turn off your autopilot. And he's like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you should have asked him, what do you know about 737s?
Right.
What do you think that button is right by their thumb?
Right.
That's funny. Tell him he needs to watch. Well, he can watch me, but the man that would really teach him a lot's V1.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's a real Airbus pilot. Well, sorry, folks. You're going to have to wait for the EPU. Are we slide? That was actually fun. Folks, if you're looking for a short flight to fly, we'll give you the amount of time this one flew here in just a minute. So, you know, you can even look. I forgot to kick the EPU on. So it's going to take a little bit extra. Or I could just go right to ground power. Won't take, well, actually, we'll do that and then kick over to the EPU. That way we can shut down. Okay. All right, now I am going to have to, for this, pull out the ISCS screen only because we need to use front and back. They don't have jetways from what I understand here. Yeah, it looks like strictly you're getting wet. But look at this, folks. Wow. Oh, man. That is just flat out beautiful, folks. Great choice there for destination of the month. All right.
You know,
Go ahead.
Mike. You know, I told you to look at Easter eggs on XP12.
Yeah.
Did you happen to look at the gas man on the Zebo yet?
No, I have not.
You have to. It's hilarious. I can't. Don't. If you know anything about a bag, don't say anything. Bad. Don't say anything. You zoom in on the gas guy from the
Okay.
airplane. It's really funny.
All right. So we'll turn that off. Okay. Well, since we couldn't run an airline with this one, landed at 377, 129 knots. Folks, that's pretty close to the numbers the system said. If you don't believe, shame on you. Oh, it may not show now. Nope. It's already reset. I was hoping to be able to show it. All right. So we're on external power right now, folks. Let's take a look at...
Manny talking Spanish to me or something. Feliz cumpleaños, Papa. Whatever that is.
All right. So Sim Toolkit 100 or 377. Here's the basics for the flight. Again, what an approach. That's right up the alley for Duluth to fly.
What?
Perfect approach for you. You got to go down to Queenstown.
I might wonder why. Wait, are you joking? Or are you being serious?
It's an RNAV approach.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I'll do that. I'll
You
do that
fly
right now.
around the mountain.
Oh my God. Were you there? Were you watch? You were. I don't think you were watching that one day when I flew into Mexico. And I thought, okay, heck, I'll fly my own little RNAV. No, I said hello to a mountain really quick. Going into Mexico, yeah. If I said hello, Martin.
Well,
I think
that's what you do down here. You're in the fjords, and boy, what a beautiful approach. We're coming back here again, folks. You can count on it. All right, 50 minutes, folks. 50.
50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Christchurch to Queenstown. 187 nautical miles, 1,600 kilograms of fuel. Yeah, we popped the runway at just about 2 Gs. And 377 feet a minute. So 129, I think landing speed was 126. So over here to the full landing report. Hang on a second. And no, not cancel this flight. Complete it. Sorry, folks. It's 8 hours bottle to throttle. Oh yeah, we got to do this again. There's Queenstown. Why is the airplane not showing up now? Anyway, so here's our landing. You've been looking at it. Yeah, we landed short, 560 feet a minute, or 560 feet down the runway. It looks like we were dead on, though, the center line. 4 feet off of it. So, little bunny hop, and we were on and there. So, really outstanding. Guarantee we're going to be back down here again. All right, and with that, folks, we are going to wrap it up. We're not going to try playing with the rewind. Oh, we got hot brakes. Hang on. Cooling them down. Best way to cool them, folks, turn your brake fan on, and then, if you're in your chocks, release the brake. And they'll cool pretty quickly. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this nice, quick hour and 23 minute stream. Just really the goal of it was to test out release 2 for this, and I say it was successful. What say ye? Let X-Plane know at their Discord channel. But folks, y'all have a great night tomorrow. We're going to take a little Cessna up and fly with Duluth from Honolulu to Los Angeles.
A little one.
And if you haven't heard of it, it's called the Cessna 172-750. And we'll see you all tomorrow. What time are we doing this, Mr. Duluth?
Oh, I'm not really sure because I have a therapy appointment at 2:30, so it might be a little later than I think.
Little later? Because
Yeah,
I'm going to probably kick off at about 11ish. But if
I'll try to get 11. How long is that? Was it 11?
it's about a 5-hour flight.
I don't know. You might be able to. I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. I can't get out of the appointment.
I know. You got to go. I get it. So, hey, if we meet up, we meet up. If not, I'll be at the airport cheering you on.
We'll meet up. We'll probably just do it later than you.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We'll be there. So, but anyway, hey, we'll see you.
I am streaming, by the way.
Huh?
I am live right now.
Well, cool. So we'll be there. We'll be flying, and you can do. And who knows? Maybe we'll do a second hop, and come in when you're landing, and bring in the F-14 and escort you in.
Yeah. Well, we are Sim Air Force. We can get away with that.
We could have some fun.
Maybe.
No, I don't do that with LA Center very much.
No, neither do I. I don't move.
No, we're not touching that one.
No.
So, all right, folks. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. If you're on the Discord channel, you'll get fair warning when I'm coming up. And look for me in a Cessna 172-750. So, here comes the Manny.
You know what, Michael? You know what? Wait, I need to be there by 2:30. Let's see. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I might fire up around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And maybe might be able to do this.
Well, I'll be coming up probably around 9ish at the earliest.
10, 11, 12,
But you can get going, dude. My little Cessna's got a little pep to it.
Yeah, I know. I'll figure something out. I don't know. I might do it.
We'll
I might
make it
fire
work
up a little earlier. Yeah.
If you fire up earlier, we'll try and catch you.
All right.
It's got little pedals that spin pretty hard.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Put my little baseball card in there so it makes that neat little in the spokes.
Sorry, I'm reading emails. I'm getting emails about tomorrow. No, this weekend.
Well,
You have this weekend.
You have a happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll be on the ramp with our little Cessna ready to cross the pond.
Yeah, I hear you. The pond? I mean the creek.
It is a pond.
Well, yeah, theoretically.
All right, folks, you all have a great night. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out this little 187-mile jaunt from Christchurch to Queenstown. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. God bless you. Have a great night.